Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation on how to address nutrient deficiencies. Today, we'll explore the vital role of vitamins B1 and B6 in particular, and what roles they play in keeping us healthy. And it's key to note that while some deficiencies will be physically visible to you, others may need you to understand how the symptoms present. So let's begin with a brief overview of what we'll cover today. And this presentation will be divided into 5 main sections. So we will look at the benefits of these vitamins. So we have to discover what are these positive impacts these vitamins have on our well-being. Then we'll look at the symptoms of deficiency. So what happens when we don't get enough of these particular vitamins? Then we'll identify vulnerable groups, so people that we can identify, that we can assist, or even ourselves if we have these symptoms. And then we'll look at dietary sources. So we'll learn where we can find these essential nutrients so we can incorporate them in our daily meals. And then we'll look at prevention and treatment, of course. So we'll discuss how to ensure you're getting enough vitamins to manage this deficiency if it does occur. By the end of this presentation, you should have a clear understanding as to why vitamins B1 and B6 are so important and how to maintain these right levels in your body. And I want you to know that people need the help that you can give them just by listening to them and being able to identify what's missing or deficient in their diet. So it's with the help of an amazing book written by Sylvia Escott Stump. It is her 9th edition that helped me put this together. So I want to start here talking about the Scientific Advisory Board. I am really impressed by NeoLife's strong focus on science, which is really highlighted by the formation of the SAB back in 1976. So Dr. Arthur First, a Stanford University expert in toxicology and cancer research, established this board. Now, here's the key part. The SAB plays a vital role in making sure our products are backed by solid scientific research. I also appreciate that they consult with external experts for additional insights. So it's Dr. First's extensive knowledge in cancer research and disease prevention was pivotal in creating this double amino acid chelation of minerals, which was actually groundbreaking achievement and advancement in the health and nutrition field. And what makes me proud is that the SAB was the very first of its kind in our industry. So this move has allowed NeoLife to collaborate with scientists and researchers worldwide, and it's earned us a well-deserved reputation worldwide. But let's begin here. Vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. Now, thiamine is a fundamental nutrient necessary for the proper functioning of our bodies. And it belongs to a group of 8 B vitamins, right? And each with specific roles in supporting our health. Now, thiamine is actually a water-soluble vitamin, which means our bodies cannot store it for extended periods of time, unlike your fat-soluble vitamins. Now, because of that, we need regular intake through our diet to maintain adequate levels of this essential nutrient. And one of the primary roles of thiamine is to facilitate the conversion of the food we consume into energy that our cells can utilize. So it basically serves as this cofactor in various enzymatic reactions involved in breaking down carbohydrates and amino acids. In simpler terms, what does this all mean? Thiamine acts like a helper molecule that assists in energy production so that it can obviously get into our cells. Now, the recommended daily intake of vitamin B1 can vary depending on several factors, such as your age, your gender, or your specific dietary needs. However, for adolescents or adult males and females, it's between 1.1 and 1.2 milligrams per day. Just to put it into context in simpler terms, if I use pork as an example, now pork is a very good source of thiamine, and it contains about 0.7 milligrams of thiamine per 100 grams. So pork is a good choice if you're looking for thiamine intake. So in summary, vitamin B1 or thiamine is an indispensable nutrient that plays a crucial role in energy metabolism by aiding in the conversion of food we eat into usable energy for our cells, right? And ensuring an adequate intake in thiamine is essential for maintaining overall health and vitality. Now, a deficiency in vitamin B1 can lead to a range of symptoms affecting various aspects of our health. So let's look at the common symptoms associated with a thiamine deficiency. We have fatigue and weakness as one of the earliest signs of thiamine deficiency, and that is unexplained fatigue and weakness. And this occurs because thiamine is crucial for energy production, like we mentioned, and low levels can lead to reduced stamina. Now, another symptom is beriberi. You may have never heard of this before, but beriberi is actually a condition caused by a severe thiamine deficiency and can manifest into two primary forms. The first one is wet beriberi, and wet beriberi basically affects the cardiovascular system, so the heart. It leads to symptoms such as swelling and the enlargement of the heart. Then we've got dry beriberi, and this primarily impacts the nervous system, resulting in muscle weakness, tingling, and difficulty walking. Another symptom that you could probably find is cognitive impairment. Now, thiamine deficiency can lead to serious cognitive problems, including memory loss, confusion, and difficulty concentrating. And in severe cases, it may progress to something known as Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, which is a serious neurological disorder. Now, Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome is a severe and often chronic neurological disorder that arises due to a prolonged and a severe deficiency in vitamin B1. And it is typically seen in individuals with chronic alcoholism. So excessive alcohol consumption can interfere with thiamine absorption and the utilization of the body. Other symptoms you may find are muscle issues. So muscle problems are common with a thiamine deficiency, and this can include muscle cramps, pain, and even paralysis in some severe cases. We also have symptoms like digestive troubles. So thiamine plays a role in the digestive process, and a deficiency can lead to digestive issues like nausea or vomiting and even constipation in some cases. Then we have mood changes. And we know thiamine deficiency can affect mood as well, leading to irritability, depression, and anxiety. These are a lot of symptoms to wrap your head around. Then we've got cardiovascular problems. So in addition to heart-related symptoms of beriberi, so wet beriberi is the heart-related symptom, and thiamine deficiency can contribute to cardiovascular issues like an irregular heartbeat. So it's important to note that the severity of these symptoms can obviously vary, with mild deficiencies causing subtle symptoms that you may not be able to pick up right off the bat, and severe deficiencies that can lead to life-threatening conditions. Now, certain individuals are more susceptible to developing a thiamine deficiency due to various factors. And let's look at the different risk group or groups that are at risk in more detail. So we've got chronic alcoholics. So chronic alcohol abuse can lead to a thiamine deficiency for several reasons. So we know alcohol interferes with thiamine absorption and impairs the thiamine utilization in the body and often replaces nutrient-rich foods in the diet. Then we've got malnourished individuals. So people experiencing prolonged malnutrition, whether it's due to poverty, restrictive diets, or eating disorders, they are also at risk of a thiamine deficiency. Then we've got gastrointestinal disorders. So people who have gastrointestinal disorders, so certain gastrointestinal conditions, such as Crohn's disease or celiac disease, can impair the absorption of thiamine from the digestive tract. And we know that surgery that removes or bypasses parts of the intestine can also affect thiamine absorption. So it's something to keep at the back of your mind. Then we've got older adults. So age-related changes in digestion and dietary habits can put older adults at risk. And obviously, the medications commonly prescribed to older individuals can sometimes actually interfere with thiamine absorption. Then we've got bariatric surgery patients. So these are individuals who have undergone weight loss surgery, such as a gastric bypass. They may be experiencing reduced absorption of thiamine and other nutrients due to the changes in the digestive system. Then we've got people with eating disorders. So these are individuals with things like anorexia nervosa or bulimia nervosa. They may have inadequate nutritional intake, and so therefore they increase their risk of a thiamine deficiency. Then individuals with other medical conditions. So we've got certain medical conditions that can affect absorption and the utilization of certain nutrients. So things like HIV and AIDS, diabetes, and kidney disease. These can increase the risk of individuals and put them at risk of a thiamine deficiency. Then breastfeeding and lactating women, pregnant women as well. So pregnant and breastfeeding women have a higher thiamine requirements, and a deficiency during this time can affect both the mother and the developing baby. Then we've got athletes and those who go on extreme diets. So these are the individuals that engage in extreme exercise routines or restrictive diets, and they may not obtain the sufficient thiamine from their food choices, potentially leading to a deficiency. And it's also crucial to be aware that of these risk factors, as early as possible, the detection or intervention that can be put across, these can prevent or manage a thiamine deficiency in these vulnerable groups. So vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, offers several important benefits to our health. And, the first one would be energy production. Now, thiamine plays this pivotal role in energy metabolism. So it helps convert the carbohydrates from the food we consume into ATP, which is an energy-forming molecule, and this primary energy currency of our cell. This process ensures that our body has the energy needed for various other activities, from basic bodily functions to physical and mental tasks. B1 also supports the nervous system. And thiamine is essential for maintaining a healthy nervous system, and it contributes to the production of neurotransmitters, which are crucial for transmitting signals between nerve cells. So the messages happening in your brain. And a deficiency in thiamine can lead to neurological symptoms such as numbness, tingling, and muscle weakness. Thiamine is also important for heart health. Thiamine is involved in the proper functioning of the cardiovascular system. So it helps regulate the contraction of heart muscles and supports the maintenance of a steady heartbeat. So adequate thiamine levels are essential for an overall heart health. Then we've got cognitive function, which is a huge benefit of thiamine. And thiamine is obviously believed to play a role in cognitive function and brain health. And the research suggests that it may help improve memory and mental clarity. Then we've got digestive health, where thiamine is required for the production of hydrochloric acid in the stomach, which aids in the digestion of food. And it also supports the healthy function of your gastrointestinal tract. Now, thiamine has also got antioxidant properties, and it possesses these antioxidants, which means it can help protect cells from damage caused by these free radicals that we like to talk about, potentially reducing the risk of chronic diseases. So in summary, what does vitamin B1 offer us as a benefit? It supports energy production, maintaining a healthy nervous system, contributing to heart health, aiding cognitive function, promoting digestive health, and providing an antioxidant protection for our cells. Now, obtaining enough vitamin B1 through our diet is essential for overall health. And let's look at some dietary sources of thiamine, including those superfoods. So we've got whole grains, which is a superfood, and whole grains like brown rice, whole wheat, and oats are excellent sources of thiamine, and they provide essential nutrients and fiber for a healthy diet. And these grains can be used as a staple, obviously, in various dishes such as rice bowls, whole grain bread, and oatmeal. Then we've got lean meats, including pork, which I mentioned earlier, beef and other poultry sources, also rich in thiamine, legumes, and fortified foods. So some breakfast cereals, bread, and nutritional yeast are fortified with thiamine to enhance their nutritional content. Then we've got fish. So fish like salmon and mackerel are also good sources of thiamine. Eggs, and while vegetables generally contain smaller amounts of thiamine compared to other sources, they do still contribute to your overall intake. So things like spinach and peas are really good examples of vegetables where thiamine can be found. We also can find thiamine in dairy products like milk and yogurt. And that's where you'll find thiamine. And they also provide these essential nutrients like vitamin D and calcium. So incorporating a variety of foods in your diet can help ensure you're getting enough thiamine for your overall health and vitality. The next vitamin that we'll focus our attention to is vitamin B6. It's also known as pyridoxine, and it is a fundamental nutrient necessary for the proper functioning of our bodies. And it belongs to a group of 8 B vitamins, again, each with their specific roles in supporting our health. Pyridoxine, just like thiamine, is a water-soluble vitamin. And again, it means that our bodies cannot store it for extended periods. So it means that we have to regularly consume this particular vitamins in the foods that we eat on a day-to-day basis. And one of the primary roles of pyridoxine is to facilitate the conversion of food we eat into the energy that can be utilized by our cells. So just like thiamine, it also serves as a cofactor, and it is important for various enzymatic reaction. And pyridoxine basically acts like a helper molecule, again, which assists in that energy production that we were talking about earlier. And it's also important to note that individual requirements here also do differ based on various factors. So your age and your gender, those can determine how much B6 that you should be eating on a day-to-day basis. So in summary, vitamin B6 or pyridoxine is also an indispensable nutrient that plays a crucial role in energy metabolism by aiding the conversion of the food we eat into usable energy, because that's what we want. We want to eat the food and actually realize the energy and the nutrients that we find in our food for overall health and vitality. And just like B1, a deficiency in B6 can lead to a range of symptoms that affect various aspects of our health. And I'll briefly touch on some of them again. So we've got fatigue and weakness, which is also similar to thiamine, which is also one of the earliest signs of a vitamin B6 deficiency. So you've got unexplained fatigue and weakness that you experience. Cognitive impairment. So we know vitamin B6 is crucial for proper brain functioning, and deficiency can obviously lead to cognitive problems like difficulty concentrating, brain fog, confusion, memory loss. We've also got mood changes, but here's a different one or a new one. We've got skin conditions for vitamin B6. So some individuals with a deficiency of vitamin B6 may develop skin issues. So things like rashes or dermatitis, that could be the deficiency or the vitamin that's lacking there. Then we've got anemia. A vitamin B6 deficiency can contribute to a type of anemia known as microcytic anemia, which is actually characterized by small red blood cells. They're usually pale in color because there's some anemia experience there. Then we've got a weakened immune system if you've got a vitamin B6 deficiency, and a weakened immune system is another potential consequence of not actually consuming enough of this vitamin, making it the body more susceptible to infections, of course. Then we've got inflammation. So chronic inflammation may be exacerbated in individuals who are obviously lacking this vitamin, which can potentially lead to other health issues. Then we've got hormonal imbalances, and we know vitamin B6 plays a role in hormone regulation. So a deficiency can lead to these imbalances affecting various bodily functions. So it's really, really important to recognize and address vitamin B6 deficiency symptoms promptly, as they can significantly impact one's health and well-being overall. And just like thiamine deficiencies, there are certain individuals that are more susceptible into developing B6 deficiency. Again, we've got chronic alcoholics. So we know alcohol interferes with the absorption of B6. Malnourished individuals, they're obviously not getting an adequate diet, maybe due to poverty, or they have a restrictive diet, or they've already got existing eating disorders, which makes it really hard for them to absorb this particular vitamin. Those with gastrointestinal disorders, age-related conditions, so those of an older population are also at risk. Those that have been for weight loss surgery, like gastric bypass, as mentioned earlier, people with eating disorders, they're also at risks, and individuals in general that are on certain medications that can make it difficult for them to actually absorb this particular vitamin. Pregnant and breastfeeding women, and obviously athletes and extreme dieters. So vitamin B6, and I'll use pyridoxine interchangeably here as well, provides several important benefits for our health. And the first one is energy production. And just like thiamine, pyridoxine plays a crucial role in energy metabolism. So it's really important as the vitamin that is part of releasing the energy inside your cells. Then we've got the nervous system, which is also pyridoxine is essential for maintaining a healthy nervous system. So it contributes to the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which are actually crucial in transmitting signals between nerve cells. And a deficiency in pyridoxine can lead to serious neurological symptoms such as tingling and numbness. Then pyridoxine is also beneficial for your heart. It's obviously involved in a proper functioning of the cardiovascular system. Then pyridoxine is also important for cognitive functioning because we believe it plays a role in brain health and the way your brain functions, and it's involved in the synthesis of certain neurotransmitters that help improve memory and mental clarity. Then pyridoxine is also involved in supporting your immune system, and it's involved in the synthesis and the regulation of hormones such as insulin, which is a really, really big one, and serotonin, which are actually key in the metabolism and your mood and weight and all sorts of other various things. Then pyridoxine is also important in skin health because it contributes to the health of the skin by promoting the formation of collagen, a protein essential for skin structure and elasticity. So just to summarize, B6 offers a range of benefits, including supporting energy production, maintaining a healthy nervous system, contributing to heart health, aiding cognitive function, supporting the immune system, regulating hormones, and promoting skin health. So that's head-to-toe benefits, right? So obtaining enough vitamin B6 through our diet is essential, obviously, for our overall health. And we've got whole grains, which is kind of like a superfood again. So that's whole wheat, brown rice, oats, which are excellent sources of B6. Lean meats, so that's chicken, turkey, pork, lean cuts of beef. Those are rich in vitamin B6, so incorporating lean meats into your diet can help you meet your vitamin B6 needs while providing you with other essential proteins. Legumes are also a fantastic source. So we've got beans, lentils, and chickpeas, and fortified foods, so your breads and your cereals that are fortified, fish. Then potatoes and sweet potatoes also are starchy vegetables that also contain vitamin B6. Bananas are also a very good source of vitamin B6, including avocados and spinach. And I just want to mention that while vegetables generally contain smaller amounts of vitamin B6, just like thiamine, compared to other sources, spinach is a leafy green that contributes to your overall intake, and that can give you quite a significant amount of vitamin B6. So incorporating a variety is really, really important. But what happens when we struggle to meet our daily requirements, even if we know what foods we should be eating and how much we should be eating? So we have this quality solution for individuals failing to meet their daily B vitamin intake. And we know B vitamins are essential nutrients that play a crucial role in our body's energy metabolism. That's important. They help break down carbohydrates, fats, proteins for energy. B vitamins are water soluble, so we actually need to be taking them on a consistent basis, on a daily basis through our diet, because our bodies can't store them in sufficient amounts to meet our daily needs. So we know that most people don't get enough B vitamins due to their own various factors. And B vitamins are usually found together in other foods. So a deficiency in a B vitamins can mean deficiencies in other B vitamins, which is actually pretty common. And B vitamins are vital for, just to touch again, your heart, your immune system, and your nervous system functioning, and including the metabolism of nutrients like carbohydrates and proteins. It's involved in growth and development, your skin and your vision. B vitamins are also important for your psychological well-being and reducing tiredness. So we know that it's part of your cognitive health. And here at NeoLife, we have come up with a fantastic solution. And why would NeoLife's vitamin B complex sustained release be that answer? Our supplement uses a unique biologically bound yeast source, providing B vitamins in their natural ratios. And that's what you would look for a whole food-based supplement. And it contains all these essential B vitamins that you need. It's a high potency, helping you meet those demands during stress and exercise. And this sustained release formula releases nutrients over 6 hours. So you get this benefit over a long period of time. And we have this protein glaze that protects the potency of these vital nutrients. So choosing a B vitamin supplement like NeoLife's vitamin B complex sustained release can help you meet your daily B vitamin needs, supporting your overall health and well-being. But it doesn't end there. At NeoLife, we have a number of incredible products. But today I've chosen just to mention a few other NeoLife products where you can find these powerful B vitamins that I talked about today. So let's start with Beta-Guard briefly. Now, this product provides nutrients like beta-carotene, vitamin C's, E, and E for protection against pollutants, B vitamins for detoxification, zinc and selenium for defense against heavy metals, and other ingredients to boost your immune system and aid liver detoxification. And it was formulated by our renowned Dr. Arthur First, and a very incredible product. Then we have Formula 4. Now, this product offers a variety of vitamins and minerals, including those B vitamins, along with our Thiamine grain concentrate for cell health. It's designed to support efficient nutrient utilization with easy to digest capsules. Then we've got Multi. So lastly, Multi, this unique formula offers a wide range of vitamins and minerals, filling in those dietary gaps and replacing those trace minerals lost through food processing. It's a convenient, iron-free, once daily regimen with no preservatives, providing a month's supply for the optimal body functioning. So in conclusion, the importance of vitamins B1 and B6 cannot be overstated. These vital nutrients play a crucial role in maintaining our overall health and well-being, and it's imperative that we take action today to ensure that we have adequate intake of these vitamins, as deficiencies can lead to serious health issues. And by incorporating B-rich foods into our diet, and obviously considering supplementation, because the food that we eat on a day-to-day benefits, we can reap numerous benefits, including nerve function, enhanced metabolism, better cardiovascular health, and a strengthened immune system. So don't wait, you can prioritize your health today. Thank you.